16-year-old Charlotte Hart is beyond her parents' control.
She's left her food. Obviously they've been drinking because you can smell it. And it really stinks. It does. And they've just gone out and left me to clear up all their mess.
Parents piss me off. Just all loads of bullshit, really. Just keep going on and 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 on at me all the time. Just for nothing, really.
She will shout and she'll be aggressive.
She slammed doors. She tried to, overpower me. And I think she knows she can overpower me.
It just irritates me so much. She's just so stupid.
She just walks all over me, doesn't she? She's got no respect for me. None whatsoever. It's tiring, it's draining. Complete battle. I'm not winning.
Maypen, Central Jamaica, the Rose family.
Come on, Dad, you're out of bed, out of bed!
The Roses believe a relentlessly strict household is the only way to bring up children.
Which way are you going? Come this way!
There are rules of the house. They have to respect the rules. They have to obey the rules. When they break the rules, there are consequences.
Basically,
right
that's true. That's true.
The Roses believe in physical punishment for children, absolute obedience to parents, and that everyone in the family should earn their keep.
Discipline is a key in everything that you do. Without discipline and the Father above, you will not make it. Because you have to have discipline starting from the home.
How is everything?
Hi, Sam. Hi, Charlotte.
Hello. Okay.
Here's your mommy. This is your room, Charlotte. And those are your sister.
For Charlotte, it's all too much.
Oh my God, see my mum. I just don't want to be here.
It's the first time Charlotte's been away without her parents.
Right now, Charlotte is crying, but that doesn't say that I'm gonna be, oh, you can do what you want to do. No, it doesn't happen that way. The rules remain. She could be crying to say, well, I'm gonna manipulate them. But that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be even firmer. I'm gonna be firmer.
In Jamaica, a state education is seen as a privilege rather than a right. For Sharon, underachievement is not an option.
In Jamaica, you go to school to get an education, to be a professional person, have a job. Education is a key to success.
Principal Joan Wint runs a tight ship.
So we have rules and we have regulations, and the students have to abide by them.
The teens' first task is to write a poem and an essay beginning with the line, Jamaica is... The essay is to test their level of articulacy, expression and concentration. Charlotte's attracting the attention of the teachers.
Come on, you're going to try. Charlotte. It's not an exam.
No, but it is. I'm sitting here in silence for 2 hours. I'm not doing it. End of.
Unprecedented. We've never had a child who's so openly defiant.
It's not just the way it is done here. It's an examination, you have to sit and write and do some work, and if you're not doing it, then you have to go to the principal's office.
Let's go then. I need to get my bag.
Take your pick.
If I hear that you are not writing the exams, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, but I've just done
It doesn't matter what you like or what you don't like, is what is required of you.
Why? You can't force me
Listen
to do it.
I cannot force you to put your pen to paper. But
So why are you punishing me for it?
It's not punishing. Is it something that is outside of your competence to do?
I don't understand that.
Is it that you are unable to do the exercise?
I'm not stupid. I just don't want to do it.
Exactly. So you are just being defiant. Please, let's talk in my office. You either decide to do it, or at the end of school you will sit and do a detention in which you will write the exam. You take your hand from your hips, please. Thank you.
This is ridiculous.
It may be ridiculous, but that's required of you.
It really is.
It does not matter what you think. So decide. It's a choice.
I'll do it, but I ain't writing loads. I'm not going to write.
Well, whatever you write, but you go to the exam room and you do it. She's going back to the room and she's going to write the exam.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever had in my 36 years anybody saying to me, well, you can't make me do it. I don't think I've ever had that. I don't think I've had that experience.
Charlotte eventually commits her views on Jamaica to paper. And finds that once she starts, she can't stop.
I wrote well loads actually. I didn't write what was meant to write, I just wrote about how I felt, and I feel better now for writing it all down.
The teens have only been at the school a few hours and there's a problem. Sharon has been called back in by the principal. The essay that Charlotte wrote earlier is a direct challenge to everything Principal Mrs. Wint stands for.
Her language. She doesn't know why children are respectful. Yeah, respectful my ass. The people back home don't take no shit, so I don't see why these children should. Today Sam looks like a total dick, and again she's pissed off and she's not taking no shit.
The fact that what she wrote was unacceptable, and you know the school does not put up with it. Could you ask Charlotte to come in? Thank you. Have a seat, Charlotte. How do you express annoyance? Do you think that annoyance should be expressed in appropriate ways?
Not in appropriate ways.
In appropriate ways. Was your annoyance expressed in an appropriate way?
No, miss.
Why did you choose to use inappropriate language?
Because I was annoyed, really.
People who use inappropriate language, expletives, filthy words, what does that tell about that person?
That they're not a very nice person, really.
Who does it reflect on worse? Your home or yourself?
Myself.
Yourself. Do you hate yourself?
No.
No. So why do you want to do yourself something that is negative? You shouldn't, eh?
No.
It's about choosing. You know what's right, you know what's wrong. And in your annoyance, you thought of hurting somebody else, but in the end, it was your reputation that got hurt. You see? So I want you to think and be more responsible as you make your choices. I think you deserve to apologize to Mrs. Wilkes.
Sorry.
No. Come on, a good apology. You addressed her.
I'm sorry for what I did, it was wrong.
You addressed her, Mrs. Wilkes.
Mrs. Wills, I'm sorry for what I did. It was wrong, and I shouldn't have done it. And it was unfair to the other pupils around me who could hear me. And I shouldn't have done it.
Do you hang out with Dad much?
I would like to spend more time with my dad.
Yeah.
I wish he would hold me more.
What about talking to Dad? You know, like, can you sit down and have a chat, a conversation like me and you having now?
Not really. He usually ends up yelling at me.
Does he? What about?
He doesn't like the way I dress. He doesn't like how my hair is. He doesn't like how I wear my makeup, just stuff like that. And he'll always find something to yell at me about.